We cannot allow the UK Government to run down the clock and bully MPs into backing this terrible deal. Pretending there is a binary choice between her woeful deal and a catastrophic no deal is completely reckless. Mr Speaker, it is false. It is not the case, and members must have the courage to stand up against that. We have the power in this place to send this shambolic deal packing. We have the power to amend this deal to protect all our citizens. We have the power to end this charade. So members on all benches, have courage, have conviction and have some integrity. Do not send our economy off the cliff edge with this deal or with no deal.
I'm grateful he's given way. He's made some very powerful points, quoting the voices of business, saying that there should be no deal. And I also believe there should be no deal, and I believe there should be a deal. But does he also accept that those same voices of business, giving evidence to select committees of this House, have said, for the very reasons he's giving that there should be no deal, that we should be supporting the Prime Minister's deal with the European Union because it provides for an orderly and smooth Brexit?
I'm afraid from the businesses that I speak to, they recognise the benefits of the single market and the customs union. There is no Brexit option which is going to leave us better off than the status quo. And I'm going to come on to the economic arguments about this, because the job of all of us is to protect the economic interests of our citizens. And Brexit is going to lead to a situation where there are going to be job losses throughout the United Kingdom. We've already seen the news from the European Medicines Agency, from the European Banking Authority. They've gone. We've seen the news from Jaguar Land Rover and others. And it is the height of irresponsibility of politicians on the basis of ideology to threaten the economic circumstances of their citizens. Because that is what is happening because of the Tory party myopic view of Brexit and leading all these nations out of the European Union. I'll take one last intervention, then I must move on.
Gentlemen, for giving way, but may I gently say to him, we will soon have only 3 hours left of debate, and there are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 amendments, and many backbenchers, I'm not one of them, who wish to make a speech, and I will tell him I look forward to joining him in the lobbies this evening on many of these amendments, and many of us are grateful for his support.
Well, I'm grateful to the Right Honourable Lady for her intervention. I have to suggest to her that it is the Prime Minister that sets the timeline for this debate. And what I'm doing is I'm speaking as the leader of the third party, as I'm entitled to do so. And I might ask the question, since it's been raised, is where is the Prime Minister and where is the leader of the opposition? One last time, and then I must make progress.
I thank him for giving way. Going back to the intervention from Ron Wimmer for Stirling, is it not insane to talk about an orderly Brexit by agreeing to the Prime Minister's so-called deal? Because all it does is put stuff into a transition period for so that period of time where we don't know what's happening. And even the Prime Minister is now arguing she needs to go back and change the backstop. So there is no orderly Brexit and there is no deal to actually agree.
Indeed, and of course, the government likes to talk about an implementation period. And of course, you have to beg the question, what are we implementing? Because the only thing the government's come forward with is a deal to leave the European Union. And the future relationship between the United Kingdom and the European Union is to be left to the future, and there's no knowing how long that will take. There's supposedly, according to the papers in front of us, a 2-year period, but many believe that it could take 5 years, perhaps even longer than that. There is no certainty with what this government is bringing forward. Mr. Speaker, we have still not seen any economic assessment of the government's deal. Either the Prime Minister hasn't instructed her government to conduct one, or the reality of the hardship of her deal will bring is why the government will not publish it. Mr. Speaker, we are being asked here again to vote for a blindfold Brexit, to sleepwalk into the future, without the facts and analysis from this government of what the deal means for our economy. In fact, it is an insult to this House and each and every member in it. I say to the Prime Minister, and I hope she reads about it in Hansard since she's not here, that will she publish the details of the impact of her deal on the economy and contrast it with the status quo. Mr. Speaker, if the government refused to end their shroud of secrecy and publish an economic analysis, let me remind the House of the facts. Analysis by Scottish Government officials found that by 2030, under a free trade agreement, GDP would be £9 billion lower than if we stayed in the EU, equivalent to a cost of £1,600 per person in Scotland. The Bank of England has warned that crashing out of the EU without a deal would be worse than the 2008 financial crisis.
Absolutely right.
With house prices plummeting by as much as 30%, with the Bank of England rate hiking to 4%. Brexit uncertainty is already damaging our economy.
Absolutely right.
To the tune of £600 per household per year. Jobs are at risk. Investment is at risk. Our economy is set to be weaker and smaller. Mr. Speaker, how can any members in this House countenance that? We have been elected to protect our citizens and punish them. Brexit will inflict undue pain across all parts of the United Kingdom. With this deal or no deal, our constituents are set to suffer. We cannot allow that to happen. Brexiteers argue that we will be okay without the internal markets of the EU. Some Brexiteers are in cloud cuckoo land, harping back to the past. Well, I say to them, it's over. Let's look at the facts. The UK's trade with County Cork is worth almost as much as its entire trade with South Africa.
Wow.
Trade with Ireland is worth more to the UK than trade with India, Japan, New Zealand and Australia put together. And as Scotland's place in Europe demonstrated, even if the UK signed agreements with the 10 biggest non-EEA single-country trading partners, including the USA, China and Canada, a process that would take many years, this would only cover 37% of Scotland's current exports compared to 43% that go to the EU. The idea that we will be better off outside the European Union is a fallacy.
I thank the right member for giving way. If trade volumes are the principal determinant of policy in this area, wouldn't he agree that given 61% of Scotland's exports comes to the rest of the UK and only 17% to the European Union, the most important union for Scotland is the United Kingdom?
Well, I have to say, Mr. Speaker, I find that remarkable. There we have a threat to the people of Scotland from one of the Conservatives in this House. I thought that we believed in free trade. We're not talking about having any barriers with...
Heyo, it's me again, and I'm back after a week long. I know a lot's just been going on, and I just didn't want to deal with anything on the stream, and the schedule and everything's in a time mess. So, and of course my cat is driving me crazy. She is once again in phantom heat. She's been fixed. Both the cats are being. Oh man, all the cats are fixed. But I keep taking her to a freaking vet, 3 different vets, and they all say it's fake heat. It's same thing as like phantom pregnancy. You have all the symptoms of being pregnant, but yet actually not. Apparently, cats can get phantom heat. All the symptoms of being actual in heat, but they're not. So first off, I'm going to be changing my schedule. I don't know how many, basically because everything has been upside down for me recently, and it's been kind of hard to stay to a set schedule. Normally I'm horrible in the morning, but the fact is I've been getting more tired more often because of my health, and so when I wake up it's a totally different time of the day. So when I wake up, that's my morning. So and it's just been weird. So like I'm normally in bed by 2, and I don't wake up until like late. So this is considered late for me. This would be would be on my body clock what everyone would think is 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock time. Yeah, it's just confusing and stuff like that. So basically I needed to take a week off and just recuperate and get myself on track, because I missed a couple of streams because of health, and I was trying to get myself back into the rhythm of a schedule again. But it was just, it was a battle going uphill, not downhill. It doesn't, it just wasn't working. So I took the time to get probably better, or as good as I'm gonna get. And then I had to reevaluate what my schedule is going to be. I don't really want to say too much what happened. I want to keep that with me for now. One, I don't want to keep people unduly scared or unafraid, afraid for me. But I am okay. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. For those that don't know, I have signed a do not treat and do not resuscitate orders. So there's only so much the doctors here are willing to do. Now they have the option of denying to help me or treat me. They promised that they would help manage my pain if I'm ever in need. But if anything else regarding my sickness, they do not have to treat. But if I go into the hospital with a broken arm, they would have to treat that. But because that's got nothing to do with my condition. But anything else regards to that, it's purely make sure that I'm not dying, spin the wheels, check the oil, and get me out of the hospital. So yeah, that's been that. I was playing a lot of Atlas with my friends from Deathcore, Whitey and Felixo. They've been, they had no idea what's going on. I haven't really told them, but the time with them has helped distract me and allowed me to relax. Because that's the biggest hurdle for me is stress, and anything that antagonizes or causes more stress makes everything worse. Of course, stress makes everything worse, but stress is kind of a double knife edge for me right now, lately. So, spending the time on Atlas and stuff like that has really helped. So, in regards to Atlas, we have a new base that we claimed in the Tundra area. We also got another base slightly to the right and above. We play on the PvE server, which is okay. Unfortunately, Poison Ivy has gone down to Davy Jones's locker. The first one sank due to a bug or crash. It lagged out. To me, the ship had docked, but to everyone else, it looked like a crash headlong into a shipyard. So I didn't really count that as a ship sunk. It was a game glitch. The second one, Poison Ivy 2, I lost day before yesterday to a white whale. I went through the free screen and it spawned me right on top of a white whale. There was just no chance. It was one hit, boom, everything gone. Like 2 planks were missing, everything inside had blown up. So the new ship that I have, I decided to go. I started with Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn's still alive. She's just not being used because she's a schooner. I would have loved to christen a brig Harley Quinn, but you're not really supposed to do that. It's kind of tradition. You can't transpose a name from one class to another class of Navy ship. I know Star Trek did the exception when they had the different types of ships for Enterprises, but that's the only exception to the rule. And so Harley Quinn is a schooner. Poison Ivy was a brig. So the next DC character I went to is Catwoman. So I named the ship Selena, and because I like the name Selena, it sounds nice. And so I've did it up, and I made I made a bridge for myself this time. I call it a battle bridge. From everything that I experienced on Poison Ivy, I try to fix with Selena. Like, every time I went into battle with the ships of the dam, they always take pot shots at the bridge, and they try to take out the player, because if you kill the player, the ship just stops and they can sink the ship pretty easy. So it's obvious that they go for the bridge. And now most people build these magnificent bridges with the wheel on top, and that's it. But the first attempt I tried to fix this problem, I built a bridge like they have on World War II ships, enclosed, but it doesn't allow you to zoom out into third person mode. But it kept you warm, because the areas that we go to has a lot of ice and snow, and you're extremely cold. So one way around that is that we had campfires around you, so you stay warm. And then, but the problem with that is you need wood, and 120 pieces of wood only lasts for a little bit. It can last you to basically from A11 down to B15. 120 wood will last you a one-way trip. But I found that very tedious. Like, it's not reliable. So with Selena, I have built an enclosed bridge, but I tested it every single time. Every time I placed it, I jumped to the wheel, made sure I could zoom out. If I couldn't, I pick up the item and move it to a separate spot. So the bridge, the person on the wheel is completely protected all the way around, except for a tiny hole in the middle. And if the ships of the dam manage to get a cannon down the middle, I'll call wig. I'll be like Trump, say that's fake, but that's that. And then I got the lieutenant's podium on the top on the right. I don't care about the lieutenant. The lieutenant can get killed for like. Oh damn. So yeah, so I have Selena now. I haven't really. I was looking for an icon or a picture to put on the sails. I was looking for like cat's eyes or something like that, but I painted the ship black and gold, and anyone in PA will know why. Yeah, because Catwoman is a thief, so PA residents, black and gold stealers. So that's that, and she did pretty good. She had her baptism of fire today. She sank one ship yesterday, but I took her on what I call a milk run. I did a relatively a very easy treasure map into the zone down below in B1, and treasure was fine. We did that. On the way back, we got jumped by a couple of ships, and she normally I would try to fight them one by one. Like, I was going after the one ship of the damned, and the other guy on the right hand side came in on my right, which is bad for me. And then suddenly I was in a scrap for my ship's life. and I ended up fighting 3 against 1, and I was able to take out 2 at the same time, which was very fortunate. But and then that is when I stopped, and I made 100% sure that the crew members actually do repair while on the move. If the crew is level 30 or higher, they do better jobs. But say if you have extremely bad damage on one plank, like you're in the 1000s out of 5. Every plank has like 5000 health, unless you upgrade it or you got the blueprints. But if you went down to like 1000 and then you stop, you take one of your crew members off and let them go, they will partially heal and repair that plank up to like half, just enough to get you home. They won't completely repair until you get all the way home and dock. This is to allow solo players to keep on sailing instead of running around your ship all the time, because you can only be one place at one time. The difference is with the higher level crew members, if you have one person off and just standing there, they will actually do the repairs while in combat. I am 100% certain of this because I went into the resource box before I left, and I know I had the resources to repair any damage I want. I had wood, metal, everything, blah blah blah. Got into a battle, got into a scrap, and then after the scrap, I went down with my repair hammer, and it said I had wood, thatch, and fiber missing. I had none of them. The only thing that was different is that I had one crew member, that one of my lieutenants' crew members, once they reach level 30, they become lieutenants. And they were just standing around. They weren't doing anything. And the one gun port was like, got hit pretty bad. And it went from 1000 to 2000, like half health in front of me. And I had, and the hammer in my hand, and it said those 3 resources are missing. So between me checking the resource box, seeing that I had those resources, and then after the battle to find that I have no resources, is the only thing that happened was a battle, and one lieutenant was unseated from one of the cannons, and then it repaired the ship, or repaired the plank halfway at least. I also got to try Ark, and I'll probably be playing that a little bit today as well. I'm not too much of a fan of that, to be honest. I mean, Ark, the games are almost identical, but it's kind of like playing Jurassic Park. And, yeah, I don't know. I have to get into it, I guess, and try it. I just don't know. I got warned when they said when you play, because I was going to play the officials just to try it, and they said get used to dying because you're going to die a lot. And boy, will there be. Very first thing that happened to me as soon as I spawned in, after creating my characters, I got killed to a level 124 raptor. Me as a proxy level 1 on the beach gets killed by 124 raptor. And then I looked around and see all of these dinosaurs, like 300, 200, 260, and I was like, and these aren't even alphas. Oh dear. I was like, oh, this is gonna suck. But then I went on to a Quan server, and with Ruddy and Flexo, and I got used to it. They have a starter kit, and they had a nice sniper rifle, and the glider wings and stuff like that, and I did like being able to ride around on the dragon. The dragons are pretty nice, but Oh, well, we'll be getting into the game in a shortly. Um, the starting music or the sounds you were listening to at the start was from the live Brexit debate. You was listening to the leader of the Scottish National Party. He's a prick, and that's why no one gives him the time of the day or doesn't take him serious because he was just speaking and half the chamber was empty when compared to when May and Corbyn were there, the whole chamber was full. Yeah. Oh dear. So yeah, if you happen to miss Saturday's last live stream, go ahead and check that out. I actually played the episode 2 from Life is Strange 2, and I was the first person to complete it. The results at the end were all 100% person. There was no other choices because no one else had done it. So I was the first, and I have video evidence to prove it. Oh dear. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna get the soda and put it on the table because this is gonna require some work. Alright, so let's go ahead and warm up Atlas just so I can show you around a bit. I will be like streaming more than not in the mornings for now at least, like from 11 a.m. is when I'm gonna be probably streaming because I've already been up for so long. So basically I'm just gonna keep the stream hours from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. With the possibility that I'll extend it until I start getting tired. Alright, so I'm just loading up Atlas now, and once the game starts loading in, I'll change the screen to the live game. Because I know right now you're just looking at me. So freaking cold. I mean, I don't know how I'm going to be able to take Moji out. I mean, the wind chill is minus 26 Fahrenheit, whatever that is. I haven't looked, and I need to know what that is in Celsius. I never learned Fahrenheit. I mean, I know 32 degrees Fahrenheit is freezing, which makes no sense to me. But I mean, Fahrenheit just confuses matters for me. The all right, let's ask Cortana. What's negative 26 Fahrenheit in Celsius? What's negative?
Sorry about that. I didn't hear anything.
Of course you didn't. What's negative 26 Fahrenheit in Celsius?
Minus 26 degree Fahrenheit is approximately minus 32.22 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, that is cold. Hypothermia level is minus 20 Celsius. So yeah, so with the wind chill in the Chicago area is minus 26. That's going to be extremely cold. That's just the wind chill. I mean, jeez. And my area has a ban, should I say, or a town law, bylaw. You can't take your dog outside if it's too cold. Otherwise you get a fine. And if you keep doing it, you can end up having your puppy taken away. Because it's too cold for them and it actually hurts them. My puppy emoji, his tips of his ears are all dry and crusty because of poor blood circulation. So cold weather actually makes that worse. So it can be quite serious. So you'll end up having a room look like a scene from Dexter, blood everywhere. It's not fun. Alright, let me just... I'm trying to get Atlas. The game is still loading. But minus 32. Wow. But yeah, I mean... Celsius just makes more sense. 0 is freezing. 100 degrees Celsius is boiling point. I mean, it's easy. Everything in below is cold. Everything above is hot. It makes no sense to me that 32 Fahrenheit is freezing. Then why isn't it just no? It should be everything above the 0 should be warm or starting to get warm. Everything below the 0 should be starting to get cold. Oh, did they just do a connection to the host timed out? That's the few things about this that I love. I mean, Atlas right now is an absolute love-hate relationship going on right now. There are a lot of things about this game that are so fun, and it's enjoyable, and it's easy to get into the game, so to speak. Then there's just so much nagging annoyances that can totally undermine everything, and it's so frustrating because you can see what a good game this is or can be, and it's shame to see them ruining it. And it's I mean, I don't want to get into it too much, but I do like Atlas. I mean, Atlas is a game that is fun. Okay, so I'll get on to that in a little bit. Let's show you Selena. So Selena is gold and black, as you can see. I loaded her up off stream, so she's locked and loaded, ready to go. So we can go hunting. But this is my bridge design. So it encloses the person on the wheel. It protects them, because every time I went into a fight, their cannons, their shots always went for the bridge, and I always ended up having to repair the planks and the walls around, and it was just, it's so monotonous. And I got into a fight on the way back here, and you can see that, oh, they repaired this. You see, even these half walls are just getting hit by them. Not so much now because my crew's repairing them, but the fact that they're damaged above everything else, it just shows you on that side that the ships of the dam are going for the bridge and the player, not the ship itself. So the cooking pot provides heat. It provides much more heat than a campfire, and also the reason why I did this is so you can get the house buff on the side, right side there, so you can actually stay in underneath here and get warm, but keep an eye on the front of the ship so you can see anything coming. It actually did performance buffs, and they were actually supposed to improve the game, which they did. So that's why I'm trying to play the game on high graphics right now, and it's like seeing the game for the first time, to be honest. So It's not too much different from all the other ships, but you can stay in here, and there's a couple of hiding spots right here, and you can go to sleep here, and you'll have a crew member up here. The same crew member goes on the baluster, but because that's not always used, that's why I put a cannon up here just to give her something to do. Otherwise, the crew member is going to be standing around doing jack. Alright, so let's go down. Yeah, every mast has a ladder to it. You can get to the top. It's 12 rope ladders for a large speed sail to be able to get to the top. So I decided to put some railings around the stairs, safety first, and just for the look. I was going to put some railings around the hole, but it seems no point. I've gone with 2 ammunition boxes this time. One to spread the weight out, and second of all, I noticed every single time I was getting into fights that the ammo box and the resource box keeps getting hit and damaged. And I realized the potential problem. If they take out the ammo box, there goes all my ammo. So I wanted to split my ammo, so my ship stays, you know, relatively weight free, and the weight spread it out is not just in one point. And also, if one ammo box gets destroyed, I don't lose all my ammo in one hit. I got a storage box there to keep my supplies and trade in with. I got my food storage up here. I figured it's best to keep the ammo and the food up one level because that's where all the crew is. And the 2 beds underneath. So you may have noticed that one side of the ship has no cannons compared to the other side. And there is a method to my madness. Ships, like planes, always favor one side over the other. Ships favor the left-hand side. It's easier to turn to a ship to the left or to the port because the ship will naturally go to the port anyway. She'll always want to lean to port. So it's always going to be easier to keep the ship on that side in front of the cannons than away from it. So then, just to show you that this still does work. So you can still zoom out. There's the lieutenant's podium. So yes, even though that it looks like it's broken or not fixed, because if you put a railing here there or to the left of it, you block the view. Everything that's missing the gaps around it, if you place anything in that vicinity, you block the view of the person on the wheel. Yeah, I know. Silly, but oh well. So this you'll see in the game, I hope. Let me double check. I didn't check anything on my stream yet to make sure you're actually seeing the game. Yes, you are. Good. So this is the game on everything put to high. It's not 100% smooth. Like there's a couple of glitches here and there sometimes, but there is a lot of difference. This spot, just in case you're wondering, is like if you want to hide or if you want to put sheep or any animals there. It's kind of easier to just put them there. But I'm ready to get going, so let's... I may change the graphics settings down to low because I'm streaming. Oh, all the fires went out, so I guess I now know how long 400 would. I was trying to get these guys to mate. Because they were all ready to mate, but these sheep... It says they're ready to mate, but... I was trying to do the greenhouse effect by making them really hot and hopefully change that biome. But it looks like I'm going to have to relocate them if I want them to mate. Yes, I named the sheep Giuliani. That is by no means a reflection of a certain lawyer who's currently working for someone who rhymes with Gump. Because everyone knows he's a serious lawyer that should be taken seriously. I'm trying to get out, but these... I guess I'm going to have to move. But all you have to do is one, make sure you have a male and female. Then you have options to you will have options to spay or neuter depending on the sex. Like, you have the options, you can neuter. Oh yeah, you can also change names now. I noticed they did that. You can actually change the names of your sheep, or you can keep changing the names of your tames now. For the females, of course, it says spay. Like, they're actually getting this correct. But that means they can't mate once you do that. But and then as long as everything's working okay, it should work. But apparently she's not happy because it's too cold for her, and that's the reason why that's the reason why I have the saddles off, because they won't do it with no saddles. Although the wiki is blank on wolves, I'm assuming they wouldn't put the fact that their mated is boosted if they weren't able to mate. So no, one wrong. So that's the whole point of the wandering. So when you have two of the same species and the opposite gender, you have to enable wandering for them to wander, and they will actually start. But if everything's working, it will work. Now, it wasn't me that went over to put them over next to the grill. That's how I know they actually do get cold. They wandered over there because that's where the heat was. What's that? Yeah, I know it's cold right now, so let me whistle it. I know you guys think I'm crazy. You know, some people think I'm crazy that these are just NPC animals. They can't possibly get cold. So yo, over here. I mean, I admit it sounds crazy, but alright, so enabling, there's still wandering is enabled on all three. Well, in fact, they're enabled on all four. So I'm gonna go and get some. Do I have wood in here? No, I don't want to get wood from there. don't go up there, you'll get trapped. I know, it would suck as a real life hunter because I feel bad. Those traps that I made are for the Yetis, not for the bears. So that's, I mean, one person got their tame stuck, so I had to destroy the wall to let them out. But I can let the bears out. Alright, so I'm gonna get some wood. Aha! The roof is stuck. You, I don't care so much about. You're a bad roofie. So if my hypothesis is correct, that animals, tamed or otherwise, respond to cold, then when I put the wood in here, they should eventually walk over to the fire. I want to make sure enabled, disable, and behavior enabled. Behavior so they can go anywhere they want to right now. Just in case that campfire is blocking them from going anywhere. She went forward towards the grill, so maybe she's... Now, if they respond to heat and cold, then they should walk towards the oven or the grill. Well, she already did. But last time, all three of them went straight up to it. I mean, I had all these fireplaces to try and make a semi-greenhouse and affect the environment by making it nice and warm in here. Like, you wouldn't even get cold in here because I had so many fires going, and the furnace. Come on, dude. And that's how you get unstuck. And last time they all went over to that fireplace, the grill, I mean. Let's get them out the way. But she definitely or Beast definitely responded to the heat. So I'm gonna go and get more wood just to keep it going. But anyway, I'm saying that the tamed animals on Atlas will respond to heat and cold. After this, it's getting dark good. We'll go out and start hunting the ships. Oh look. They went to the fire. And Alright, so that will last for a while. So there you go. So the animals on Atlas do get cold. Are you stuck now? Alright, Red Fan doesn't count unless he moves. But the sheep responded, and that female wolf responded. They respond to heat and cold. Alright, so let's go ahead and start fighting. That was the whole reason why I had set that up, just so we could try and get them in the mood. Alright, buddy, let's get you some. Yeah, I'm gonna adjust the graphics to low in a second. Alright, there, up. And just to show you guys, yes, you can go all the way to the top. And yes, I put a light up here. I know there's not many airplanes in the pirate world, but I just... Unless you're someone who broke into the admin account and spawned in airplanes, you're not going to find airplanes in this game. Okay, let's get my guys on their cannons. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short battle. Should always do your pre-checks before casting off. Okay, you two are not listening. And we're one short. Alright, let's check. We have wood, we have wood, metal, hide for sales, fiber, gold to keep them happy, thatch. Stone is for the fireplace and stuff. We're a crew member short. Let's go find him. You're here. Why are you here and not downstairs? Use cannon. Alright. Yes. They've made it so no one besides your company and allies are allowed on your ship, including animals, and they do that floating thing right there. The way to fix that, as soon as you unanchor, they'll be able to fly off. So if you get stuck on someone's ship, firstly, you're not supposed to be on their ship. And then second, the way to fix it is to have someone who owns that ship come on and unanchor it. This could be a while. Oh. I keep saying I was going to do it and I didn't do it, but now I'm going to. Change the graphics quality to low because it's still not 100% perfect, and it's probably not helping that it's not helping that I'm streaming. It's making it run harder. Oh, yeah, pardon me. Alright, so everything in quality just went down a whole bunch, but the game's going to be so much more smoother. Oh, so do I have my repair hammer before I leave? Repair hammer, we can put that in slot 2 because we won't need an axe. I have my telescope and 0, so we're good to go. Now, I haven't put any cannons on top yet because I was waiting until I level up my ship so I can actually get some crew. But I'm gonna go once again put large cannons on top so I can start taking out level 15s and stuff like that. So even though my sails are pointing differently from the wind right now, still going somewhat fast. Now I have to. So yeah, I am in the deep south. Like if I keep going, there we go. Let's see what you are, matey. Level 3. Alright, let's go. I don't have any music. Oh, 3 and 2. Alright. Alright, it's pegged us. It's gonna start firing. Here we go, guys. Auto fire for now. We got one person off the cannon. I'll have to fix that after this fight. Slowing down because he's going to turn into my left side. I don't want to go past him. So I only got 5. He sailed right into my board side. He's trying to come round, but it's really not hard to stop that happening. And this is kind of good because if we do take serious damage, we can go right back. We're still very close to land. But you do have to make sure you finish them off because they will follow you back to land, and regardless if you're anchored or not, they will attack your ship. I know that from experience. Yay, we leveled up. So that person, once I actually come to a full stop, will actually repair some of my ship if it's badly damaged. It was believed that they don't repair on the move, but they don't repair 100% all the way on the move. They only repair the badly damaged ones, and they put you up to like half health. I saw this personally, and it was in one of my videos that I did. I checked my resource box. I had everything on it, like you just saw me do. And then when I got into a fight, after the fight, all the resources were gone. The wood, thatch, and fiber was all missing. Alright, let's see. Nice. Are you Hulk Hogan relation? I kind of want to replace my crew, but I do and I don't. I haven't found any that like. They're only level 3, so they're not that good. So the ship should be okay. We didn't take too many damage. We need to get up. Yeah, those things, the triangles makes it look like cat's head, I think. Cat's ears. Alright, so let's go find out what's on with my guy. 5998. Oh, that one's kind of damaged. It's up to 4,000 though. Ooh, see? 2,500. And now I have no fiber. I'm down to 20 fiber when I had more than that. So there you go. You saw firsthand. Now I'm still missing a crew member. Are you here somewhere? Oh, you took his spot. Oh my god, it's you. I do not like her. That's why I painted her, so I know which one I hated. Sorry, dude. Don't listen to her. Alright, we'll get him. I should just hire another crew member just to get rid of her. I know it's kind of immature, but I kind of paid dicks on her legs. I do not like her. She's just so bad and annoying and laggy, and she didn't listen to half the things I was saying to her. So yeah, I painted dicks on her. Alright, let's see what's going on now. So down to 20. I'll check the replay on this, but I'm pretty sure I have more than 20 fiber. Alright, so... I swear half my ammunition that I get comes from the Ship of the Damned. The Gatling gun can't be put onto a ship. That's why I don't put the puckle ammunition in. Alright, so we're gonna head back real quick because we have no fiber. Like OMG. We don't have to buy a stockpiled fiber. So I just have to run in quick and get it. Then we can get back to hunting. Oh yeah, once I dock, I'm gonna go ahead and change the category. I apologize. I forgot to change the category and the title. As soon as I get into dock, I'll do that. Oh, for not too bad. I just... I would so like to run over that ship that's docked there. Not that one, the one on the right. If he wasn't so close to the cliff there, I would have accidentally on purpose run over him ages ago. Everyone parks sideways like that because they don't know that you can reverse. You can get unseated just because. So he'll start repairing as soon as I get off the ship. Because the ship becomes docked. If you jump off the ship, the anchor is supposed to go down. But I'm literally going to be very quick, so. I rest my case. He's apparently not cold. Them two are. Pieces warm in a butt. So yeah, I fully rest my case. They responded. That is not why I came back. Oh dear, dear. You guys crack me up, you do, really. So there you go, you saw firsthand that the animals respond to heat. If they're cold, they're cold. Build them a pen, don't keep them outside. Be good owners and good tamers. Alright, as soon as I get onto the ship, I'm going to change the title and category. I apologize, it totally slipped my mind. Be kind to your furries. Fur babies. Build him a pen and put a fire in. Alright, so let me pause there, and I'm going to change the category and title on the Twitch stream. Because I'm no longer just chatting. Okay. Alright, it should change momentarily if not already. Alright, so let's upgrade or level up my ship. Two levels, nice. 18. I'm gonna get my crew to 20 and then put the rest on either. I'm gonna alternate between rate and additional crew. I mean accommodations. Alright, so let's repair quickly because we did take some damage and no one is... Yeah. I didn't plan to repair this much but since we are already... Might as well. You're not so bad. You're not so bad. Deck. Oh, he took some hits. You're fine. What about you? Oh, you always take hits. The center mast always takes hits. Yeah, it's the sails or the bridge that they go for. Alright, so not too bad. Yep. Alright. The wheel's fine. Walls down here are fine. Up here though, that's another story. $2,100, 2,300, 2,500. Alright. Cannons are fine. Oh no, you're damaged. But I don't have ally on me right now, so. Yeah, you should be low. You should be repairing. Yeah, this is the dumb sled that I want to get rid of. Man. Yeah, I don't know what drives me up the bend around her about her, but oh god, she does. Alright, let's get going. Do I have wood on this thing? Yes, I do. Light a fire. Alright, let's get going. You really can't trust those tame animals. They get up to mischief behind your back. That's just funny. They thought I wasn't watching, so they all huddled around. So yeah, when they have wandering enabled, they go where they want. And you saw firsthand that the wolves huddled around the fire. The look on their faces too is like, whoops. Don't worry, I know this is a PG stream. It's you don't really see anything. It's a geography discovery channel. It's education. It's educational. So if I had any rails inside, I would tell that guy on my left to go into the ballista, but normally the best strategy for rails is go the opposite direction. Alright, let's see if I can get to the land over this side. Now, the area that I'm in that I was going to explain before is kind of deep south, like very deep south. If I went south anymore, I'd be north. So they have some high levels. Oh, that's either a wind or a whale. That's a normal fish. If you see a green bar pop up, horizontal bar, then that's a whale, and that's a white whale, and that means they're coming for you. I don't know if I actually set foot on this island or not. I think I did. What level are you? We got contact. Of course, you go out of eyesight as soon as I... There you are. Level 5. I do have the captain skill, so if I get into serious trouble, I know I'm not gonna sink as fast. And I have backup planks if needed. Alright, let's go. Oh shit. That changes things. What the hell? That just spawns in. So on the other side of the iceberg is a fucking another ship. Alright, it's coming for us. Go! I'm gonna make sure I can make the turn. Oh, the other ship's stuck in the iceberg. I was about to say, I don't know if I actually set foot on that other island yet. I live in this area, but I don't know if I don't know 100%. So we got lucky then. Good job, crew members. Yeah, see you later, alligator. Alright, let's see if there's anything in this one. I don't think we took some hits, I think, but yeah, you got bottom girl, make you fucking well. Oh, 15, not bad, not bad. Let's put this here. I don't care. I want you. Yeah, I'll take you. Now, since that other ship is stuck, you are hereby relieved of your duties. Come here. Come on. You are hereby fired. Literally. Well, that was satisfying. What the hell? Okay, we've been attacked by a crow. Randomly. Alright, and now can I maneuver this so I can shoot the one that's stuck? I have no idea what this crow is doing. So if it's stuck, I should be able to come out from... I have no idea what level you are, probably level 5. But if you're stuck, I should be able to come up behind you like this. Nice. I'm gonna swim this one. I like the fact that they made it even true on this, that sometimes it's faster to swim underwater than it is to go on top. Sometimes the waves are just too hard that you might as well stop swimming for all the effort that you're expending. Yeah, you can come up. I'm gonna need extra crew for when I put the extra cannons on, but I prefer the crew that have my name on top because I know that they'll become lieutenants. They'll actually get to level 30 and beyond. The ones that you get from the free port may not. Some have stopped, should I say. They stop at level 29. Good job. You can stay. Uh, 20. Oh, we got 2 levels for that. Good. So we can do 1 for this. Makes the crew cheaper. And then I can start doing weight so I can keep my ship being fast. That's the whole point of having 3 speed cells. It's interesting. Alright, now let's continue. I think I did set foot on that those islands, but I'm not 100% sure. Thinking isn't knowing. Yeah, that is so freaking dumb too. Raising the gun ports increases the weight of the ship. Makes no sense at all. I mean, watch it on the top right. Gun ports open. Increases the weight. Lower them or close them. Weight goes down. The weight on the ship would stay the same no matter what the position is. Ooh. So I have been on this land. Good to know. Oh goody, fog. Alright, we'll wait here for a moment. Just because this is when you find yourself up against the level 37s and whatnot. There's quite a few people that actually do live in the tundra areas. I mean, it's mostly the big guilds that I've noticed. Paragon, East India Trading Company, Legion, Lotus. I mean, I like it. I mean, I guess I would have to, otherwise I wouldn't be here. Ooh, it's becoming nighttime so we can see the glow of my ship. Since I have that new crew member, and I'm not going anywhere until the fog clears. figured I might as well anchor so that crew member that I just got can repair some of the ship. So the lights will glow. And I didn't have to put dye on them this time because their natural light is gold. I like the idea of the light at the top. Now I don't know if I should put one in the middle. I don't know if that makes it look incomplete or not. If so, that's 1, 2... 5 more lights I would need to make. I mean, the glow at the bottom's nice, and the glow at the top in the middle is also nice. But yeah, the fog here at night, the fog on Atlas is just brutal, that if you don't have to travel, don't. Especially in the southern and northern parts, because there is shit that's trying to line up and kill you. So I'm going to take advantage of my bridge, which is the entire reason I built it. What the hell happened? Oh, are you kidding me? And this is one of the frustrating parts. Randomly falling through the floor. So even though in the middle of a cold front right now, I got the house effect and a fire to keep me warm. But currently there we go. No. So my plan works, but I have no idea what this is. I just fell through my freaking floor. So I'm just gonna time myself out. I like this idea. I mean, although technically I'm outside, I'm inside and warm. Not even cold. I'm not going to destroy the floor because I probably will destroy the fire cooking pot. A grill or cooking pot does twice the amount of heat compared to the campfire. But that's why I have flint and stone in the resource box so I can repair that if I need to. It's the first time that I ever got trapped in the floor like this. Is stupid. I purposely went through every nook and cranny on the ship to make sure this doesn't happen. I guess I have to go on top. I don't want to dispose of the body. I just want to get up. Are you kidding me? I guess I have no choice. That's so freaking retarded. Or at least I didn't destroy the fucking fireplace. Cooking pot, man. Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. The game would be perfect if it wasn't for these stupid little things. I mean, yes, it's early access, so shit is expected to happen, but oh, it's still frustrating as hell when it actually happens. Let's get going. I can start to see the land over there. So the global chat only refers to the area that you're in is a server chat. That was one of the mistakes that I made. I figured global chat meant the entire Atlas map. Like, to me, that's global chat, all of this. But a global chat just means one square. So that person that was speaking there could be anyone in this area. And then you have alliance chat and you have company chat. That can be anywhere, I believe. You can, like, I've talked in company chat while I'm in one area and other people in the other areas. Man, that freaking floor thing bugs me. Now I have to repaint and use ceiling and everything. Alright, come on, let's see if we can find one more ship. I don't want to have to go all the way back. Since he's got a claim flag down, let's put another claim flag down here. I'm not stealing a territory, I'm claiming a territory. Right close to the other one. We have a claim flag and one right there, so. Someone must have been hunting these ships nearby because this area is normally packed with dread ships. it's normally a bad and a good thing. It's bad when you need to get to them, but they're good as a defense because they block other people getting to you. Yay, one area. Good. There we go. Let's see what you are first. Level 5. Okay. It is close to shore, so if we engage him, we're gonna have to make sure we win. Or lead him away so he loses sight of us before we go to shore. Because he will follow us in, and whether we're anchored or not, they will fire on us. Oh shit, this is another one. Level 5, 2 level 5s. Yeah, let's watch what you do. This could be a tough fight if I'm not careful. It could either be a very easy fight or a very tough fight depending on how I handle this. Okay, so you're turning into us, that's good. Now if you turn to your starboard, I'm in trouble. And that's what he's exactly doing. Come on, you turn, that's it, turn to port, coming into my guns. You're gonna get fired on any second. Okay, aggro does that one did too, not yet. I got some speed just in time. I don't want to ram him, I just want to come up alongside him, circle around him if I can. Alright, he's aggroed, he's green. When you see the health bar like that, that means they've aggroed. Oh, misses. See how I mean though? The ship automatically wants to turn left without me having to do too much. I mean, yes, I'm holding the water down, but it will... It's gliding compared to turning to starboard. Good, good, good. He's dead. We got a leak. Alright, emergency repairs. Oh, we don't have enough. I mean, it sucks having to do this, but... we're down a cannon, but we save the ship in the end. Alright, so no more, we won't do that second ship, but I want to make sure that's actually, the main important thing is don't panic. I mean, I've made that mistake a number of times. As soon as you start to panic, it's over. You've lost. You've got to remain calm. You're not gonna go straight to the bottom automatically. See, the ship's fine. It looks funny with one thing boarded up, but we're afloat. We're not going anywhere. Sturdiness slows the rate of your sinking. But if you already got the captain skill, which I have, then you don't need to worry too much. Alright, let's get home. Looks like I'm gonna need some new paint. Black and gold again. Well, I have gold. I need to make black again. And then I need to make another gun port. She's a good scrapper though. She's a nice... she can handle herself. Nice ship. Yeah. I made the mistake last time of making only gun ports as spares. And then the problem is, if you get hit in an area that isn't a gun port, you can't place them down. I think the server just crashed. So I'm gonna cut my cells. Because I wasn't going up forward. No? I'm not a beast or anything, am I? Oh yeah, I am. So I need to turn left. Whoa, when did... I guess they must have used more than I realized. Raise an anchor. This is new, but I'm gonna place a buoy. I'll make a buoy and place it out there. I'm pretty sure I've come this way before and I never had that problem. Now I'm glad I put that plank on, because I would have been in a mad dash to get back here and I would have hit that, and that probably would make me worried a little bit. It's like, damn it, I need to. So I think as a policy from now on, I'm only as spares going to make planks, normal planks, because they can be put anywhere. They can be placed anywhere on a ship. It doesn't matter where you get hit. I mean, yes, it looks funny right now, but you know what? I don't care. I'd rather have it look funny than not have a ship. And plus, after a character, she's a fighter, and everyone will know she's a fighter. And the cannon's not going anywhere, it's still there, it's just we can't fire out of the hole. You're getting to see the very advanced technique of reversing on a ship on Atlas. Close up. It's good enough. Let's Let's check out what's needed. More wood. You got thatch, fiber? Just not enough, I guess. Got metal and thatch here. Okay, so what's in here? There's this gold paint. Alright, so... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. That's going to be useless on the ship. So, you... When unstanding the crew, you can always leave the crew on the sails because that's not a dangerous job. The crew that you want to take off when you're docked are the ones on the cannon because it's a dangerous position, so as I call it, it's hazards pay. So it costs more 1.2 hours when they're on the cannon. When it's off the cannon, it's 2 hours. 1 gold every 2 hours. It adds up. And again, with the captain's skill and updating the accommodation, you can get that down pretty cheap. Higher level ships at the dam will give you better gold and better loot. But it's not bad. It is fun. Okay, so let's... So just to show you, there's no hazard. So it's 2.0 hours on the sail. It's 2.0 hours off the sail. So you can leave them where they are. It's not going to change anything. Except right now I'm paying you for nothing, but... It's worth having a one person on because they will repair the ship. When they level up, they will repair the ship while in combat. I'm sure of it. I mean, we saw it for ourselves. I had resources, I went to repair it. The resources were half gone. I mean, I'll double check the replay and I'll make sure. Oh yeah, I take no credit for the house architecture. It's all Felixo. He built this house and it looks amazing. That's my credit. Shoddy buildsmanship. Ooh, crystal. Nice. You still don't want to get warm, huh, Blackfang? Well, at least she's no longer warm in her butt. Alright, so... I need to... I think we're out of room, but we have a system. No, what am I doing? They should be transferring to us. Yeah, they are. Is that gun port we can actually make? Yes, it is. So I'm gonna put that there for now, and that there for now. I will. Oh. Yes, I labeled it shrug. For the times where I just don't care. And just... Oh, we got N15. I gotta remind them about that 9.1. That's gonna be a tough fight. Okay. So we got Mythic, which I believe is mythical. Nice. Purple. Did I get just greens? So I think that's blue. Oh, so yeah, that's fine. You were out of space for common, so... Oh, I did get some blue. Duh. All the common ones are full, so I put some in there. Blue. It'd be nice when we can set up our own shops, then we could sell some of these. Alright, so I need to build a gun port. I need 400 fiber, 64 metal, thatch, 360 thatch. Not bad at all, actually. That's quite easy to do. At least we don't have to require two different amounts. And you don't have to match the actual type of material. Alright. Wish I had a horse, but it's in the other place. Ideally, what I would do is once I make a ship, I would make an additional 40 planks, but there isn't enough. There wouldn't be enough weight on the ship. Make it so I could replace every single part of the ship if needed. Hoping that you would never need to do it. Alright, let's head back. If I had a horse, I'd be able to use that for its weight. Yeah, I need to get thatch and wood, and probably more metal for so the crew can finish repairing the rest of the ship. But first things first. Next. We still need a little bit more wood. I have fiber, so we don't need to worry about that. 64 metal. So I need a little bit more thatch, and then to get the wood. I'm gonna get the wood by when I get the thatch. There's the metal. That's a rather blue penguin. I'm probably going to be ending the stream soon because I'm starting to feel sick again. Which is right on cue. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to do this. Okay, so as you can see, it took no time at all to make a gun port, to collect the resources. So it just shows you it's worth having spare planks on board, because it takes no time at all to make a new one and to replace it. This is already damaged. What from? Oh, increase health by 100. Nice. That's 100 HP more than the others. So as you see, it took no time at all to make the replacement and install it. So I'd say it's worth replacing it than risk losing your ship. You need replacing or repairing, I mean. Stupid deck. And the sails. The crew won't repair the sails or the decks. and they won't repair any of the bridge parts that you build personally. They have made mods, so on private servers, the crew will fix everything. But this is a battle break. It's part of. If you're gonna be a scrapper or a fighter, get used to it. Repairs is just gonna become part of your everyday life when you're a fighter. But it's so much fun. No, we're now out of metal. Gotta be careful because repairing the deck doesn't repair the wooden planks. And it's easier to tell where the wooden planks are by going underneath. Because from the top, it's kind of hard to tell. That's why I would paint them a different color from the deck, but oh, I am so freaking annoyed about that one deck though. I didn't build a replacement for that yet. You're fine, you're fine. You're fine. Repaired the pot. Fully repaired, huh? Says it's fully repaired. And the lieutenant's podium took damage. They just do. Look, I mean, I don't like the fact that all they do is go for the player. I mean, I understand it and I accept it. It's part of the risk, but I don't know. Something about it just seems so savage. I mean, it's a computer thing. It's supposed to go for your ship, not you directly. But the ships are literally gunning for you. Oh, pardon me. So I'm gonna join the fur babies here, and I hope after all of this that you are knocked up. You got your two boyfriends, one in the corner who's probably sulking, so it looks like he was out of luck, and who knows. You're refusing to mate because you don't like the cold. Okay. Perhaps I shouldn't have shaved your fur. Alright guys, so I will do Ark another time. I'm just not feeling good. This is why I've been having trouble. Normally I would start streaming around 3, and this is and this is why streaming at my old time was increasingly difficult, because I often don't make it until 3. So, so I hope you enjoyed the stream, what there was of it. Tuesdays and the Sundays will still be my day off / makeup day. So if I miss a day, I will use Tuesday or Sunday to make up the day that I have off. But every day from now on, the time will be at 11 a.m. I will stream until I feel like I can't stream anymore, because I want to be able to do good streams for you guys. I don't want to do mediocre streams, because it's not good for you. You tune in and I appreciate it, and you deserve to see me at my best. So that's why I'm going to be doing it all. Alright, so thank you very much. I will post the new schedule on Twitter and also update the thing below. So I will see you guys next time.